Budapest, the impressive Hungarian capital, famous for its century-old architecture, historical monuments and geothermal springs. The bustling city's history is riddled with battles. The Romans, the Turks, Attila the Hun are just a few that have passed through, wreaking havoc. But only a spear's throw away, you can still experience adrenaline-fueled battles. Now, of the fast and furious kind. Welcome to a hot Hungary and the fourth FIA WTCR race weekend of 2021. This historic racetrack is the battleground for the weekend, and the Lynk Co Cyan Racing team are ready to defend and hopefully increase their lead in the team's championship. The race for the driver's title is an open game, as all four Cyan Racing drivers are capable and very much in the run for the title. Could this be the defining weekend for who will be the team's chosen driver to go for the title? Well, let's find out.
But I'm really happy, and I'm really proud of Paul, because in really critical decision in Q2 he swapped the tires front to rear for the balance. That changed, made it possible for me to go into Q3.
And Bjork goes across the line and goes to the top, so brilliant lap there from Bjork. Okay, so your five drivers who are going to go through to Q3 are Rob Huff, Norby Michelis, Ted Bjork, Nestor Girolami, Santiago Urrutia.
Managed to keep the front end in check XC5 onto the speed. Oh. They do have to hang on to those Lynk Co's through there.
2/10 off, so he's
reach.
pulling back.
He's definitely in reach. He's definitely in reach for the front row here.
Santiago, no, he's run wide into the final corner, and has that cost him a potential front row? Let's find out as he comes up to the line. No, he still goes second.
He was really happy with the session, because we really needed a good result after the really bad weekend we had in Aragon, which it could have been a really good one, but it wasn't. So he needed a good result, and the only thing he needed is just drive and put a good lap times. And then he managed to do everything well. He managed to do everything we asked for, and then he's in the front row.
I'm happy because all four cars of Cyan are in top 10, which is always the main thing. So the game is open for tomorrow. Now we need to collect the points and see how it goes at the end of the weekend.
Anything can happen, but anything can happen on both races. It will be a long race, hot race, hard for the front tire here on this circuit. We will have to survive.
Who do you think is going to get the better run down to turn one?
Whoa, I'd have to put my money on Lynk Co's.
Lynk Co's are in the all blue colours. Watch out for them on row number 2. Down to turn 1 first. Magnus to the right of screen, Verbic to the left of screen. We are go for round 7 here at Hungary in WTCR. Verbic under pressure from those Lynk Co's, but here comes Ascona there. Oh no, and Ascona's tagged Muller. Muller's gone round. Muller facing the wrong way.
Well, I don't know what Ascona was doing there. It wasn't even at the turning point. It was almost under the braking zone. I'd be pretty choked off if I was a Van Muller there. And
As usual, on every race he's touching somebody. On that race he touched 2 cars, and I was one of them.
It's going to be a battle on the brakes into turn 2.
Again.
Yes, Ascona just locking up there, almost contact with Verbic. Ehrlacher watching on in the background as they come flat out now, down through turn number 3, kicking up the dust there.
Ehrlacher is going to be sitting there begging for this to kick off in front of him.
Ehrlacher still watching on, yet to make his impact. Is he going to be able to make an impact as we get down towards those final 2 hairpins?
In the corner of my mind, I was, if I let him go, he will maybe crash with the other guy, and it's exactly what happened.
It's all kicking off here for second place. Verbic trying to hold on. Ascona goes to the inside. Oh dear, there's contact there. Verbic is run wide. Ascona slows up. Ehrlacher's going to get himself into 3rd place. He's going to be side by side with Verbic coming through turn 10 and into 11. And Ehrlacher is onto the podium.
In this championship, when it's close like this, you have to take all this opportunity and to maximize them. and that is the key to score points and to win the championship.
In the front row, Santiago Urrutia to the left of screen, to the right, the Hungarian trying to win on home soil, Norby Michelis, who gets a lot of wheel spin, and just like Matt predicted, the Honda is away very, very quickly in Girolami, and he's already challenging Urrutia there as they all tuck in to go down towards turn number 1 in the all blue there. That is Urrutia, Girolami, his countryman just behind, and here comes Fred Verbisch around the outside. Oh no, we have another spinner down at turn 1.
They haven't calmed down in a couple of hours, have they? Probably the two cars who are toughest hit on BOP would be the Lynk Co and the Honda. Lynk Co, they have to fight. They've got a great driver lineup and a good engineering team behind them, and they just seem to be consistently just chugging away at it, picking up the points, and that's what it's all about. Actually, Urrutia, who could be championship leader, he's the only driver in that team who is not a previous or current world champion. It's going to get to that point in the season where, you know, Lynk Co team are the best team out there for playing the team game, you know, focusing on one driver and saying, right, this guy is going to be our focus, we're going to try and make him world champion and play the team game.
Santi Urrutia, he comes out. It's going to be 8 different winners in 8 weekends in WTCR. Santi Urrutia wins.
Yes, come on! Yeah, fantastic weekend for the 2 Cyan teams in the WTCR. Obviously, you really want to do well. Coming to Budapest is one of the best venues on the calendar. They should be really satisfied with the work they've done.
Next up, Czech Republic and Autodrome Most.
We have done half the season now on tracks that we have knowledge about. Now we're going a little bit into the unknown. Most is a new track for us. I think I have the drivers that are able to do that. I have the luxury of having more drivers being able to win the championship, actually all of them. So now I think it's a little bit up to seeing what driver is capable of adapting to the new tracks and being able to perform at those tracks, and I think that's who will become the champion in the end.
Most. My last experience was, I think, 25 years ago. If there is a right corner, we turn right. If it's left, we turn left. If it's straight, we go flat.
Will the fight between Yann and Santi really kick off? Will there be team orders? This is a new circuit in the calendar, so anything and everything can happen. See you in the Czech Republic.